Hello guys, welcome to weekly outlook here on gold, the pound USD, the USDCAD, and the DXY. Sorry, my network is slow, but let's do this. Okay, over here on gold, my anticipation for the week is I'm still very much bullish on gold until otherwise. I'm still expecting a rejection around these regions of 2000, 2010. I need to get a push from this region so that we could retest 2060, 2070 regions. But like I anticipated last week, there might be more like price coming to fluctuate around here before continuing to the upside. But I'll be very much bearish if price come back to break 1970 region. Hereby, I will be anticipating creating lower lows and lower highs. That way we could actually know, okay, we are set for a downtrend, okay? That we're set for a downtrend. So for now, our anticipation going forward is for price to either a market open, reject these regions and continue to the upside, or we could get price probably coming to these regions one more time, probably to touch this trend line one more time, consolidate here around these regions and continue to the upside. And the third is for the week to, we'll see price coming to break around these regions, and we'll start creating lower lows and lower highs. That we can actually start getting ready to short. So these are my bias for gold. This is basically three things I'm anticipating. If market open, we didn't get enough rejections around this region to continue to the upside, then we might see price coming to these regions one more time to create the structure, break back above and continue to the upside. And the last is to see price break below 1970. That region would actually now see or anticipate new structures to go for lower lows, lower highs, which is the bearish momentum. For price to probably come into these regions back of between 1960 and 1800. Alright, so that's that for the week on gold. Then over here on pound USD, basically looking good, a very beautiful structure right here. Previously I used to see pound USD correlate with gold. At this point, I don't know. For now, we are in a very strong regions of 124.45, 124.50. My best bet is for us to have a fake out of this this upward trend line, and we could actually see price start going back to the upside. Yes, or we could actually get what I'm looking at for price to retest this regions, creating a head and shoulder pattern and price retesting 123.50 for the week, or probably below. So I'm looking out for structures, looking out for short maybe around these regions here. Stop loss just a little bit above, not much. This is a 4 hours time frame, and we're testing these regions of 123.50 and probably below it. A good decent reach to reward 3 RR to 5 RR around that region here. Okay, so that's basically what I'm anticipating here on pound USD. And basically we could actually see price resume a bullish structure from this region from 124.40, 24.50 to the upside. Regardless, I think price will reject this regions one more time, a region of 125.50, and we might just get price to push to the downside, creating what we have as more like this. We'll create more like a head and shoulder pattern. Yeah, basically a head and shoulder pattern right there, and then we'll continue to the downside. Probably even retest the regions of 122. Probably not this week, but next week. But I think with the break of this upward trend line, a significant break, we might actually look out for structures to look for bearish sells. Other than that, last week I anticipated price to actually retest 126. 127, and we got that, and prices probably pulling back to pick up orders to continue to the upside, or we are done with the bullish trend and about to create a bearish trend. We'll see about that, but this is my best bet. Price pull back to these regions, I might probably look for shorts around these regions and head down to the downside. Okay, so that's that on pound USD. Over here on the USDCAD, more like it. We've seen touch 1, touch 2, touch 3 on the downward trend line, anticipating USDCAD to be on a very bearish trend, but we didn't create a new low around here. So possibly what I'm anticipating is a rejection around these regions of 135.50 and pull back a little bit to the regions of 134.15, 134.00 pick up more orders, and then we'll continue to the other upside. I'm also anticipating more like an inverse head and shoulder pattern here, clone, something like this around these regions here, and a big one, a big head here. So we are having like a big head here. If you click on the, you could either use this one or use this one. If you click on the daily time frame, we could actually see that this is more like a structure here. So more like the whole of these regions here, we could call it our head. Yes, head and shoulder patterns. And over here on the daily time frame, we could actually make some sense out of it. Price might just reject this regions open, market open. So I'm looking out for potential sell positions from these regions here. We might just pull back to that from that regions to the downside. Okay. So that's basically it. It sells and then probably buys. But if we break through these regions, then we're sure for some short positions. All right, guys. Finally, the DXY. The DXY became very bullish last week, and we've seen price break through this downward trend line and we'll retest the regions of 102. Possibly, if price opens and continue to the upside here, then we'll have a short bias on pound USD and gold, but a bullish momentum on USDCAD. Other than that, if price reject this region, which I'm anticipating price to reject, probably retest the regions of 102.16, 102.00. That means that as price is pulling back to this region, pound USD will buy up, gold will buy up, and USDCAD will drop. And this is why I use this as my confluence. So basically, this is what I'm anticipating for the week, probably for price to pull back a little bit to this region, so these regions continue to the upside, or we could actually just get price just straight creating new lows, depending. Whichever way, we'll see how price will play out for the week. I'm excited to see new setups this week, and let's see how price will play out. My best bias or my best setup here should be pound USD. Let's see how this will play out, and I'll see you guys on Friday for the recap. Make sure you enjoy the weeks and back some pips. All right, ciao.